What's up, everybody? Welcome to the PixelPlay Sidequest, your bonus content here on YouTube. We're doing Final Fantasy VIII this time. Here we are, Adam, aka CS Radical Jin. I did it again. 2 weeks in a row I've done it, and I'm leaving it. I don't care. It's going to never be fixed at this point. Chris, aka Jin and Chris. One of these days I'll get back into it.
I'll just change my name to Jin. I think it'll be easier at this point to legally.
You'll be so upset by that, too.
No, I would love that. That'd be so cool. That's such a cool name.
Although, you know, there are friends that we would have to immediately be like, oh, I got to take a shot of gin and just start punching you repeatedly.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that now. You just sold me out of it. You sold me in, and then you just took it away immediately.
Well, speaking of things that, you know, we were sold in and then out of because, you know, in retrospect, 8's not the greatest. It is definitely one of those games that, like, it could use a good remake and also changing its whole gameplay core a little bit.
The junction system and the draw system, actually. No, the draw system. Yeah, oh my god.
We're not going to make this show about how bad the draw system is, but can we just take 10 seconds to talk about how bad the draw system is?
It's really bad. The amount of times, like, you can break the game with it, but sitting there and drawing, like, 3 magic at a time, trying to get up to 99 or something, it's oh my god. There was like those draw points where you could just draw magic, and I would sit there and I would keep drawing, or you get to a boss that had a good spell and you would keep drawing and drawing and drawing. It was just like a waste of like 5 minutes. Now, once you had everything, it was great because you could just one-shot the rest of the game, but my god, not a good system.
But anyways, we'll bring out the old Photoshop and we'll get to work on 8. So, Chris, please, for the love of God, tell me you didn't put Squall in Best Male.
No, I actually did not. I don't know if we would have chose the same because, well, yeah, but I went with Laguna, actually.
That's exactly who I went with.
Yeah, because, I mean, he was such a cool guy. And also it was interesting that, like, he wasn't the main character, but you kept going into his memory and,
he was way more the interesting person.
He was so much more interesting. And it was, like, cool how it did tie into the story, and you didn't know how.
He also felt like a real person.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed realistic.
Squall.
Like, even in the situations he was in, it was like, yep, I get this. Minus, like, his extreme ability with a gun. But, yeah, he actually, like...
You'd say he's a man with a machine gun?
I love that you said that. Yes.
Honestly, like, and this might be a running theme... This is probably my least favorite game in terms of overall, like, party characters. None of them stand out very well in this game.
Unfortunately, this is true. They are all, like, they fit together pretty well, but they feel like a 90s sitcom. It's kind of like
15, in a way. Like,
yes.
Where the collection of them is the important part, but on their own, they aren't really, like...
Yeah.
It's more of, like, a sum of all their parts.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like, there's no one individual character from this that really stands out to me, like even that 7 has, or 6 especially, 5, 4, literally every game before it.
Yeah, like Laguna kind of just stands out just because he's like the one person that doesn't seem like he has a massive amount of issues.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like him and his 2 buddies that he had, I found more interesting.
Yeah, Warden Kiros, I think it is.
Yeah, Warden Kiros. They were definitely a lot more interesting. The 3 of them. I could have followed that adventure probably more willingly than the current cast.
Well, imagine if they did a full remake of 8 and you could actually flesh them all out.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Because, like, really, like, Squall is an asshole. Zell is a fucking idiot.
Oh, Zell's so dumb. He just likes hot dogs. Like, that's his thing.
Irvin is just a flirt with a gun.
Yep.
So, like...
Yeah.
It's not ideal. And then Cypher is also an asshole, just with a scar on a different part of his face.
Yes. Yeah. Who'd you go with best female? I'm curious.
So I had the similar problem of I didn't really know who to go with. Mm-hmm. So I kind of defaulted to the main. I just went with Renoa.
Nice. I actually went with Quistis, or however the hell you say her name, the girl with the whip, the
Quistis.
teacher.
Yeah, I considered her too. The only reason that I'm sitting there being like, I think I'm leaning to Quistis just because it was unique that she fought with a whip, but Renoa has way more like plot importance.
Mm-hmm. I also just switched to Renoa because I remembered she had a dog. So I'm back into Renoa.
You know what? That is a valid point.
100%. I was just thinking about it, and I was like, right, I used to make the connection that she was like a really uncool version of Shadow from Final Fantasy VI.
So you know what? I found the perfect picture to make that work too, so we're good.
Is it mostly the dog? I think the dog's name was like Angelo or something. I don't
remember. That's the thing. There's a lot about this game that I don't remember still.
Yeah.
which is a shame because I don't like that we're doing Final Fantasy games where my memory is not nearly as bad, or not nearly as good, I should say. I mean, 5 we got rid of completely just because I don't know anything of that game.
Yeah, it would just be me talking.
8 is probably going to be my biggest blind spot, although I should say 13 will probably be a different version of that blind spot because I've intentionally forgotten a bunch of stuff from that game.
Well, luckily I still remember a bunch about 8. I have played this game probably 5 times.
Yeah, I've only beaten it the one time, so... But I mean, Renault was, I guess, like, the only thing I can say about Renault is there was never anything I disliked about her. Like, Selphie is fucking stupid, too. Her and Zell are two peas in a pod at that point. Yeah. And Quizzes is just like, you know, I mean, Chris, you don't watch nearly as much anime as I do because I'm a fucking weeb and you're not. Anime has this thing that they love to do where there's always just one girl that's meant to be the fucking sexual tension. And that's kind of Quistis.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why I defaulted to her. I'm not going to lie.
And look, that's fair. I mean, we'll get to NPC. I almost went with Fujin just for that reason, but
I also love that all the characters in the game are like 17 or 18, and she's their teacher, but she's like 19. She's not even that. Like when you look at the manual,
see, anime standards are in play.
Yeah, like it's like you're 2 years older. How did you get?
You don't go to college for training or anything like you do in the real world. No, you just graduate and boom, teacher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know all the material.
Yeah.
Best villain. I think people would probably lean to Ultimecia because she is the final one, but I kind of just ended up going with Adea because visually she was way more striking, and also just like the intrigue of her at the very beginning of being like, oh crap, like you think that she's the big baddie for a while. Ultimecia is still really good. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that like Ultimecia, it doesn't suffer from the same thing that like a lot of Final Fantasy N villains do, where they just kind of come out at the last bit. There's enough time with her also that really lets that go, but Adea, just because she has so much time early on and ends up meaning way more in the end, I think also adds to it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Also, fucking, again, another villain that actually accomplished some shit. She fucking, well, if you believe the conspiracies about what actually happens in 8, she fucking killed a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. The part when Squall gets that ice through his chest, I'm assuming that's what you're kind of talking about. But yeah. That is such a cool scene. That whole part, I think that was like the end of disc 1, was so cool.
Yeah, that's really why it really ends on a massive cliffhanger.
Yeah, I also chose her. Again, very much sexual tension. Let's not lie about that. But I thought her character was really cool.
She's got good Lulu energy now that I'm looking at her again.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is where they found Lulu. They were like, hey, everybody really liked that character for some reason.
Yeah, why don't we just make her a party member this time?
Yeah. But yeah, like I thought she was really cool because it was like the wife of the headmaster of the school you're at. She's turned evil. She managed to get Cypher to like follow her. She like kills one of your party members, kind of. And she just seemed like this badass thing. I kind of almost wish they went the Final Fantasy VII route where she actually stayed the villain and only like kind of came out of it like after the end of the game kind of idea, because I really, really thought she was a cool,
or even a
cool
case
villain.
Of like she is still the villain, but is just the step to the final one.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Like you thought she was the big sorceress. No, she's like the assistant to the sorceress.
Yeah, she's like the assistant. Yeah, that would have been really cool. They did fine with her and everything like that, bringing her back out of it and all that.
I guess in the same way that they saw a Lulu down the road, they're like, well, we can't make her like a villain and kill her. Like everybody's gonna want to, continue to friggin' goon on her.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I think
not that it stopped people with other villains that died before. See Bernadette.
Yeah.
But well,
Yeah.
NPC. This one was harder, but eventually I remembered these two and was like, oh, them. I went with Biggs and Wedge.
Biggs and Wedge are fantastic. I actually was struggling with this one because I had Biggs and Wedge. I wasn't sure if Raijin and... Oh, I can't remember his name. Cypher's two, like...
Yeah, it was Raijin and Fujin.
Fujin. But I couldn't remember if Fujin's you actually face them in a fight, and then I'm like, then they're not NPCs kind of idea. And
no, Chris, you can't say that Triple Triad is the best NPC either.
Oh my God, yes. And I also had Julia Hartilli or whatever. That's the girl who plays the Eyes on Me song, which was like
she's the piano girl.
Yeah, so it's like the Laguna love interest. It was a very cool thing, and I loved that it was the first Final Fantasy that had like voice music, like an actual song in it, and like it was her playing it, like an NPC actually playing it. But honestly, I did kind of settle on Biggs and Wedge just because, I mean, the comedy, like the comedic relief and stuff of them.
There's something that when Square does a good comedy reoccurring villain, that they're fucking amazing. Like Chrono Cross also had, what was it, Salt and Pepper, I think?
Salt and Pepper, yeah.
Like when they do those, they do them fucking phenomenally well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, who else am I thinking of? Shit. I'm blanking and it's hating me right now. I'm not gonna think too hard about it at this point.
Yeah. And I do love how Final Fantasy has so many different Bigs and Wedges. Like they have them, and it's because their names from Star Wars. It's like a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, and arguably these ones are the most important version of
These are the most like played out important ones for sure. This is when they like lean
at least
into
until
it.
7 Remake, I should say.
Oh, true. But yeah, I love the Big and Wedge, the whole thing with them. Like, every time they showed up, you just knew it was going to be more of a funny situation than an actual big, serious, bad fight. And I love that.
Now here's the fun one. Summon.
Yeah.
So I'll go with you. I'll let you go first.
So mine is actually Diablos, the demon-looking thing. And the reason this is mine is because I was obsessed with this. I had a Diablos action figure, believe it or not. I had Final Fantasy VIII, like, statues like you've got kind of behind you right now. Mm-hmm. I had a few of those. I had like Selfie and stuff, like Laguna, like there was a few of them. But I had the Diablos one because I was obsessed with the look of it, like the black with a bit of red. And then I got my first car, which was all black with a little bit of red interior. And I actually named my car Diablos, and I tried to actually get that as the license plate for my car back in the day. This was like right out of high school. This game was a couple years old at that point, like maybe 2 years old. But the government actually denied my request because they said it was an inappropriate license plate because obviously it does kind of reference the devil, I guess.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but still, yeah, like Diablos was such a cool summon to me that I used it all the time. I was obsessed. I always put it on like Squall. I was like, nope, even if it doesn't make sense for all the junctions, I don't care. Diablos is my guy. Like, love that one.
So yeah, if you want to go with power and stuff, yeah. Can I sell you on a much different direction?
Are you going to go with Phantom Train or whatever?
No. Do you remember the brother summon?
Yes, I do. I loved their dungeon of getting them too.
It's just the idea of a summon where it's just these two guys and they rock, paper, scissors to see who actually gets used as the battering ram, and every time the little one cheats.
It is so good. It is very, very funny. It's one of the few summons that as it plays out, you're not annoyed that it's still playing out and you just want to skip it. Because this game also had like the longest summons almost ever, besides maybe Knights of the Round. Yeah, I do love the Brothers one. It was really, really, really funny. I would not be against going with that one either. Because I would say they're probably my top two, Diablos and the Brothers.
Yeah, so that means we got to coin flip it. So I'm going to flip a coin. Heads will be Diablos, tails will be Brothers. And it's tails. I will quickly just copy the image so people don't think I'm lying to trick Chris. See, it says tails right there.
It does. It does.
At the end of the day, Radical always wins in the end.
Is this a Final Fantasy VI coin by any chance?
I will confirm nor deny anything.
Yeah. Oh, just looking at that image, even of them doing their rock, paper, scissors. Oh, it's so funny.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
It's so funny.
All right. I think we'll be in probably tandem on the two songs. At least this is where my brain's going.
Okay.
Best overall song. Are we both on Liberi Fatali?
Yes. I have a runner up, which is the
I did
landing.
too. It tore me up because I love The Spy and I love Breezy.
Oh, those are good ones. I also had my second one. The runner up was the landing, which is like the first mission you go on where you're in the water. Squall's got the map, and it's like this slow burn, and all of a sudden it's like fucking, I don't know. You're going to war in this one city, and it's like you all pull up on the beach. It's like World War II, and it's like crazy music. But
weirdly enough, eight's got really good like atmosphere or tone songs.
Oh,
because like they're really good at setting a tone. Like The Spy is great for like, oh, you're sneaking.
Yeah.
Fisherman's Horizon. Oh no, Timber Owls is a sneaky here's like these idiots like trying to come up with something or like.
It's
got a bit of like comic relief to it.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got Fisherman's Horizon, some of the most cozy music ever. I love the map music.
Breezy, I could literally pull my guitar out right now and play most of it. But
that's a good one. Yeah, I love the map music. Blue Fields, I think it's called. I'm a sucker.
I mean,
for
obviously,
that one.
Eyes on Me is another one.
Eyes on Me.
But like
yeah.
the moment Liberi Fatali plays, like you're like, oh shit, stuff's going down.
Yep. It's such a good one. Like, it sucks because I was trying to basically avoid using just the opening song as my answer.
I mean, it didn't stop us at 7 either.
Yeah, it's true. It did. That's true. But yeah, it's just like it opens like that. Oh, and you see Cypher and Squall like having a fight and shit. Like, oh, it's so good.
And also, like, 7 really didn't go into that like orchestra fucking like choir level of stuff. Like, it hits you hard right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when you go to the final boss, the music kind of plays a little bit. It's like it's worked into the actual like final song, which I think is called The Extreme, which is really cool.
All right. So battle music. I mean, there's 2 choices. So I guess it's a matter of, are you going Find Your Way or are you going Man with the Machine Gun?
I went with Man with the Machine Gun.
Okay.
To be honest.
I was hoping that we would both be aligned on that, but you never know.
Yeah. Oh, it's so catchy. Like, and the fact that Laguna has his own battle music that just reminds you, like, this is not the main party. This is a different group of people you're following. They have their own battle music, their own story going. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely one of those like 8's like we just said it with the other songs, like they sneakily have one of the better soundtracks. You just don't think of it that much right away.
Oh yeah, like Final Fantasy VIII actually, now that we're kind of out of the music, Balam Garden, just the music that plays in the main school, that's been my alarm to this day every morning. Like I have it on my my current phone, but I've had it on my alarm clock or my phone or whatever ever since you could put your own MP3 or something on there. I think since university. So for like the last 20 years, I have, well, not 20 years, like just under 18 years, I've been having that wake me up every morning, and it's still delightful. It is still delightful to wake up to that. I love it.
All right, best boss fight. I went with what I thought we haven't actually done, I don't think, the final boss, because I just think Ultimecia's is probably one of the best multi-boss rush fight I think we've seen in a Final Fantasy game.
Yes, I went with Ultimecia as well. I put my runner-up as Omega Weapon because I was like, I'm not sure if I'll need
that was a
one,
consensus too, but I just look at it as like when Final Fantasy does boss rushes, they generally aren't the greatest, I think, in my opinion. This one is not that.
Yeah, this one is not bad at all. No, I definitely.
In fact, I think a lot of people would say it's one of the best Final Fantasy final bosses.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And then when you use Squall's Limit and you just hit her like 50,000 times in a row, satisfying.
All right, I think the free space here was going to be Balam Garden as the best town city.
So it's either that or Fisherman's Horizon for me. Those are the two. I find them both
I guess the
cozy.
qualifiers, do we consider Balam Garden like a town city? Because it's kind of designed that way for us, but like it's more of a school, I guess.
Yeah, and also your mode of transportation at one point. It's your airship and town and school all in one.
It's everything. Maybe that's why it should be the best town and city. It's everything.
I think we have to go with it now, because while Fisherman's Horizon is very cozy, I would have to go with probably Balam Garden now.
Well, I mean, also you got to have your own little bias because it's your alarm too.
Yeah, that's true. And like when you return there during like Disc 2, where one of the other rival schools and your school are literally having a battle, but it's like 2 ships coming at each other. It's like a naval battle, but that is
well,
such
that seems
a
like a
cool
great
scene.
segue, because my best dungeon was going to be Galbadia Garden because I thought it was such a cool concept.
That's exactly what I went with too, and that's what kind of led me to say what I just said. Yeah,
because like the idea of like, and it doesn't happen too often, but I mean it's for the same reason why we like the Shimmer building so much. Is that it's almost like an invasion thing. This is the opposite. You're being attacked, and now you have to be on the defense and get back.
Yeah, it's like you got to hop into the rival school because they're attacking you, and it's just so good.
And it's also the idea too of like, again, like it's the first Final Fantasy game that's kind of leaning into the school territory of like anime themes.
Oh yeah.
So of course you would have to expect there's a rival school coming in at some point.
Oh, 100%. And it's so cool that each school like looked different and stuff when you went there. The buildings on the outside, like they weren't the same, minus the fact that they could all turn into airships or whatever you want to call it. That's well, yeah, just the whole concept. I actually love this concept.
Yeah, the designs are really, really nice in this. And again, another reason why a remake of this game would end up going very, very well in the long term.
I think so too. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of fantastic stuff there. I will say, like, this is a game that I really wish I could say more nice things about, and I just don't have, like, the memory of it as much.
Yeah.
But it's definitely one of those games that I do think that, like, had I take another, like, if I could play this game and it didn't look like a PlayStation 1 game, because that's a huge thing with me. I know, like, you definitely can go into the backlog and play a lot of stuff over and over again. I have way more trouble with that, even for the games I love a lot. Like, I still can't go back and finish Chrono Crosser 9 just because it just looks so bad now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this is the first one they went with, like, the more realistic look. And it's, like, to me, even harder.
And it looks even, in a way, it almost looks worse than 7.
It does.
7 has a bit of a unique look to it in that way.
Yeah, because, like, 7, it's like Cloud. If you see him on the screen, it's his eyes and his head's a triangle and his hair.
It almost
is
has, like,
spikes,
a cartoonish look, too, with, like, the cylindrical fists and shit.
Yeah, whereas here they were trying to go with the realism, and it looks like as if realism was on a 10p screen. Not 1080, just
the cutscenes look badass. Like the first cutscene where like the spider tank's chasing you, and it goes from like gameplay to the CG cutscene was really fucking sick. So like as a point of them getting their graphic stuff really in gear, it was great.
Yeah, they did.
At the same time, it also meant that Square Enix was going into the thing of everything goes towards the graphics, and we'll worry about shit later.
Yeah, they did remaster this, but they remastered it the same way they remastered Chrono Cross, where they just upped the already existing.
Remastered it.
Yeah, they just made it a little bit different. Oh, I think we. Have
hi, Kaylan. Welcome to the Final Fantasy VIII stream.
Fantastic.
Just in time for you to send us off. Hey, Kaylan, what's your favorite Final Fantasy VIII moment?
It's got to be that iconic one where like they discover the power of friendship.
Okay, it's not that far off.
Yeah, he's actually not that far off. I think that does happen.
It's not bad.
Perfect.
We'll take it.
Did it?
We'll take it. Well, hey, we got that shit taken care of. And hey, it's perfect timing. It means, because we record the Sidequests first before we do the main show. So we'll get into the main show in just a moment. But hey, until then, you're watching here on YouTube and watching the Sidequests. Thank you for joining us here. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more content. And obviously, you got the link tree there at the bottom of your screen and in the description where it's the link to our Discord, link to our socials, all that fun shit. So we'll see you on the next episode. We're going to be doing 9 unless, Chris decides that he's not good enough for the show and I end up having to do something solo again. But hey, until then, take care. Bye-bye for now.